Bonjour Amanda, comment ça va?
Ça va bien, merci. Et toi? Simon, there are incredibly high expectations for the Australian swim team at these games. Ariane Titmus, let's talk about her. She had a breakthrough games in Tokyo. What are you thinking she can do here?
More of the same, I really do. She's been in sensational form. We were both at the Australian Swimming Trials in Brisbane. She was magnificent. She broke the world record in the 200 in one of the best races I think I've ever seen against her teammate Molly O'Callaghan. The 400 metres, she is a world record holder in that, and by quite a comfortable distance as well. Of course, it's a very, very hot field. You've got 4 of the fastest women ever in that 400 metre field, but Ariane is leading the pack, and leading the pack by as good as a second. So I think she's well on track to win 2 individual medals, hopefully both of them gold. And then with her in such great form, anchoring that 4x200 metre relay, she's going to have another fantastic games, and I just can't wait to see her do it.
What about Molly O'Callaghan? She is only 20 years old, a lot of pressure on her shoulders. Can she live up to it?
Well, a lot of pressure that she puts on herself. She admitted during the Australian trials that she was really feeling that pressure and that she wasn't sleeping properly, the burden of being the world record holder in the 200 metres. She doesn't have that anymore. That's been taken off her shoulders, and I wonder if that will help her actually. She's got 2 events as well, the 200 metres and the 100 metres. I think she's a great chance in both. Her first games, she's obviously going to be nervous for swimming the individual events. She's going to be nervous, but she's got the ability. She's got all the ability in the world, and I just can't wait to see how she goes as well.
Kaylee McEwen picked up 2 gold in Tokyo. Can she do it again?
Look, I think it's going to be very tough. The 100 metres backstroke is ultra competitive. You've got the Americans who are coming really, really strong. The world record was broken in that American trial, so Kaylee does not have that burden on her shoulders of being world record holder. She is the hunter rather than the hunted, but she is still the hunted in the 200 metres backstroke, and that I think is her real forte, that endurance events. She's a medley swimmer as well. She's got that 200 IM. She's going to be up against Summer McIntosh in that 200 metres IM, which is going to be fascinating because Summer McIntosh is a generational talent. She's still a teenager. Look, she'd be very disappointed in herself if she doesn't come away with medals, but I think to win medals she's going to need to break the world record. She's capable of it. Let's see how she goes.
And what about the Aussie men? Who should we be looking out for?
Well, look, Sam Short and Elijah Winnington, they are the 2 men in the middle distance and long distance events. So you're talking the 400, the 800, and in Sam Short's case, the 1500 metre as well. Sam was not at his best during the Australian trials. He was sick, he had a really debilitating stomach bug, and that actually meant that he missed out on swimming in the 1500. He's still qualified on the basis of having swam the qualification time. He's going to have to really up what we've seen so far from him this year, but he's certainly capable of it. And then Elijah in that 400 metres, I really like Elijah. He's such a strong swimmer. He's such a powerful competitor as well. If he's within a sniff of a medal coming into the last 100 or the last 50, you can almost bet your bottom dollar that he's going to get it. Apart from that, Cam McAvoy, first Australian man to ever come to 4 games. He's only swimming the 50 metres freestyle, so that can be a little bit of a lottery. If you get your dive angle wrong by a couple of degrees, you can lose a tenth of a second. Tenth of a second can be the difference between first and 5th. He'll need to get everything right. I think he's a really good chance of coming away with something in his record-breaking games.
Exciting times ahead here in Paris. Simon Smale, merci beaucoup.